Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back to, I guess, my third episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. On a small recap onto the last episode, we have lost Sayori, and, well, we're just picking up from that. Still flabbergasted by that. The annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh. The girl's my neighbor and good friend since we were children, and the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. This kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Wait, isn't she? She's having like this, I almost feel off better running away. We're at a sign island crosswalk. Let catch up to me. Oh. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. You know, I've always walked to school alone. No. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's always the anime club. It's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. For an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There aren't any that interest me, so most probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. So no choice but to start with the anime club. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels like... Anyways, what did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity on how to prepare for events. Ooh, so it's like coming full circle, except no Sayori. That makes this a little awkward. Because now I don't have a medium to introduce me to the other gals, so I guess it's gonna be Monica. I'm just rather gonna play it. Okay. Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's not really boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, any chance you could do me a big favor? I want us to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure. I guess I can check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? Look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors. I'm back! I brought a guest with me. Wait. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. What words escape me in the situation? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Only 3. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. With a sour attitude, his name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So, I ran into him in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget, but just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down? Just one table, Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Well, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So we know you didn't really plan on coming here. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. I mean, people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully placed a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You have a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I might at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, you know how little I've read these past few years. Good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I forgot thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I read a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'll expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world that I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, As his eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? There's a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you wrote your own poems? Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Here's the most important topic I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never saw her join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Yuri sends glance before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. We're trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one before the festival, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend some time with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. My goodness, really? You really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? No. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. If you'll remember tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I'm really impressed the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. You know, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. If you like a special poem, would you like to read it? Yes. Who's this? By... Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins on the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Let's see. Memories. Determination. Childhood. Extraordinary. Graveyard. Uncanny. Cry. Tears. Misfortune. Tragedy. Together. Heartbeat. Unending. Nightgown. Broken. Eternity. Grief. Horror. Oh. Oh. She looked friendly. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but at least I keep my word. I'm back at the literature club. It's the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Excuse me, what did I just see? Oh. Thanks for keeping your promise. This isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. But he had to be dragged here by Monica. I know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Her being in front of the text seems a little weird. Monica? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Monica plops back into her seat. I'm sorry. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glare. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. It feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, you didn't mean it like that? If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. Welcome to my second viewer. We have a phantom viewer and we have a second viewer. Possibly two phantoms. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you'd enjoy. Short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's the girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she think I'll like despite me not reading too much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I couldn't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around in the closet. Currently curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. A glimpse of her from over the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. It only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Oh. Well, when I saw up at the bookstore yesterday... Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. When it starts to pick up, you might not have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well... Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Hello again. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Sounds different. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting out their lips and fixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made me sound like it was going to be a nice story, and so that dark turn came from nowhere. No. You're not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive. On the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly... That's new. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings for my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. What if I check history to read that? If they don't exist, that is weird. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. So the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Oh, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? Huh. It's not the same eye that was on the back of the book, discussed in episode 2. I think it is. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Still surprised I can pronounce that word. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I seem to understand what you're meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It can be a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then put my book more between the two of them. Oh. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Fortunately, my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. It makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yeah. Just sitting with my right arm on the right side of the book. I turn the page and Yuri slides it underneath her thumb and flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. If I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. We got a bit distracted for a second. I over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Not how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. So I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. Might be a silly thing, but your character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to his character at all. That's new. Definitely not. Really? Yeah, that's a new look on her face. Just thinking that the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about? Sorry. Thinking of something else about her. Something else? Never mind. I didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came up in my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? He puts her hand on her chest as if feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Something just happened? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh. No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What? No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you. Yuri just does this sometimes, and it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? She might be a while, so I figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah. I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I share my poem to first? Natsuki. She's better. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably unfair she reads mine first. I'm not gonna take this club seriously and go home. What? Harsh. Why should me believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in. You also somewhere, right? You're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote that I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. So, you probably think it's stupid. This one again. I'm still gonna read these. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. This is the point of poems for people to express themselves. You actually I wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. So for a rhyme at the end, I made it fall flat on purpose. I was bringing out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. I tried to humor her with the last comment. Didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hi. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activity or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll only get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my opinion. Great job. Doing ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That wait always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know, Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Good. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like as a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that she's probably much more interested than other people. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, but don't blame her for coming on so strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated and ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we were just sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. I've said plenty of times, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. I'm pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. This is... So there's like a part 2... Oh, wait. There's like a part 2 to the one she wrote before. Because it's also titled Hole in the Wall, which was the first one she wrote, I believe. But it's different. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced around my surroundings. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sure, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, so hers changed, which is kind of weird. It's okay. The kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems and I've been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. If performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Oh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. You said I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been including in my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of comforting. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets you fixated on a certain point. Try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you just end up with a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Yuri, definitely. Here is a poem. I notice your eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you're writing a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I've just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. There are specific writing habits that are usually typical of a new writer. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they typically write style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, is that her demeanor entirely changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Everyone, valuable feedback. That's gonna be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. He smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, she is supposed to be a literature club. Ghost Under the Light. Doesn't look any different. Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last, yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Ah. I just didn't read script very well. I do think your handwriting is pretty. No, I can't read it. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. So first I'm sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember, poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost. They're in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm doing my best for you. Me too. I know it's very early in the video to do this, but I need a drink break. So again, for any of those who have drink sensitivities, and or sensitivities to drinking sounds, and or gulping, or any forms of sound sensitivity, please turn it down until I'm on to the next square of dialogue, because I need a drink. You have been warned. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated, but everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. Their respective poems. As they read in tandem, their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Oh no. I guess you just say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is... cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolicism of it? Say about the feeling giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. If people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and he did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course you come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And he liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. It's time for the music change, oh no. Oh no, I know where this goes. Oh no. Oh, I thought you were so invested in trying to impress a new member. And that's not what you're just... You're stands up as well. Maybe just jealous that he appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as he started showing up. Still gets me. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. So yeah, your own securities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch. Why is everything moving faster? What if I just let it cook? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? You're saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after graduating middle school, you know. When you prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the actual... What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. And not hear everything you really think. I'm sure it will be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri changed towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Oh. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't like it's gonna come to a close. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh. Hello. Can you please get off my screen? Hey. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Go back inside once they're done yelling. Some precedent, am I right? Even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, that's fine. We have to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri was rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Please don't hate me. Please. Not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow, completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can all go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'll have to stay a little longer, and the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with him. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm really sorry for causing trouble. Okay. Defeat. Ambient. Rain cloud. Fireworks. Explode. Vertigo, whatever that word means. A dictionary boy, if you're in here, Mr. Mod Dictionary Man, what is vertigo? Notes. Eternity. Landscape. Portrait. Infinite. Imagination. Incongruent. Pure. Adventure. Warm. Contamination. Heaven sent. Whistle. Daydream. Universe. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. We've got a little more comfortable over the past couple days. Then the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Ah, hi Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's scroll still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. That's the piano. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Yep, something was. Maybe you're just a little extra sensitive because it's our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Hey, wish I was kind of things so frankly. That might make they make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter when you're around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you seen Monica? No, I have not. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, yeah, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calm Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. No, it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. Promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, hey, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something? Jeez. But Mibbles, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, Anna reciprocally, faultlessly offered, Scarlet Malcia, Nade, Catholicate. I accept your apology. Anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. That was weird. Besides, isn't kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. We'd have heard the bell ring at least. No, I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? There's nowhere you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. Guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still? So it started off in episode 2 of her randomly picking up the hobby to now she hasn't had a lot of practice. This required a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. should play something for us sometime. Oh, that's... Monica looks at me. I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. Look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I mean, any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? There's not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about, besides Muskie has already run off into the closet. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some more time together. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But, I need to try to calm down. I'll be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to a closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the water filter. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me to the kettle on the teacher's desk. Some of the watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher now? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Picture in hand, Yuri hurries off into out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. You said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? Coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Okay. It's like something is sucking the air through her teeth. Oh, it's... Okay. Pain, I reach the corner and peel around it. Yuri? Yeah, oh. This is entirely different from when... Yeah. What? Did I just get the world? Stop putting the world. Wait, no, I got eyes over heaven. God, I'm gonna get copyrighted for that. Nah, what do I care? Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Here sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You're really doing this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels, the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. With you who's around anyway. Huh. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. Very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I know if I can keep up with this. Won't Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us? I have a request. Goodbye if we sit on the floor today? Or why is that? Just a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Oh, he sounds over like that while reading. Yeah, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, in the same position, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. Your side closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yours always been kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Or teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrappers. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. No, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudged on the pages. You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Okay, everything here is normal. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She didn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly changes. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. My tea! My tea! You made me spill my tea! My oolong tea. You made me spill it. How could you? My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? I suddenly press my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Huh. Yeah, why is it doing? That's a bit creepy. Huh. Huh. It's time to share poems. We'll go least. Now we'll really be going least favorite to favorite. Because we'll go bing, bing, bing. Okay. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to. What do you mean? I want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't care. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which wouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. It just gets kind of a high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. I mean, that in itself. Okay. I'm not getting into the subject of knife play while I'm streaming. The point is, you've kind of been... What's that word? Hold on, I didn't even get it. Manipulator. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. Guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. When you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. But lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't... Bright. Beautiful colors, flashing, expanding. It's like a puzzle. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop. Violet greeting. Soaking screech. Oh. Piercing sign causing stagnant. Like playing chalkboard with a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem of meaninglessness. Delete her. Huh. Just trying to, oh, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Natsuki, because she's kind of like the mid one. Look, admit that's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. Making sure you find a little influence from everyone. Think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. You should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. Make sure you learn something from it. Is hers at least gonna be normal? Yeah. Okay, at least this is normal. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggling, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone who has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, think that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Just there's two other girls in this very club whom I respectively won't name. It's ironic that even in my one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. She's never making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. I guess it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. Whatever, we're done sharing so you can leave now. Now Yuri, the favorite one. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Here's the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? This one might even be better than yesterday's. He didn't pick up on this so quickly. Just yesterday I was studying the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? Not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual about concealing my emotions. It's kind of embarrassing. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. Okay. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolted, luring gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a pole to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. This is a lot to read. Existence of God, swimming with open waters in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bottlehead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bottlehead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Shit's getting weird. Guys, I don't mean to alarm... guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but shit's getting weird. Shit's getting weird. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on a pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? And keep the poem, though. I don't think I want a secret poem. Ooh. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls behind the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid. The sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark with one hand. I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My vision was completely down the wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I didn't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since he joined. I know we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complicit. I don't know what that meant. And we still only have 4 members. The festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Do you really want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Would you inspire them with the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? Chicago should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of him to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, I don't think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind. Yuri never even talked until he joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And he isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and he both want more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kinda indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Well, I think that everyone here saw the same way I do. But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Why did you even join the club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, there's something I'm gonna be honest about, is it? In fact, I remember you weren't even given a chance not to join. I sits downstairs at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, for at least a little bit of time, things were nice. As she starts picking up her things, I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion about the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about this obnoxious Oh. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president, and I'm right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh. Alrighty then. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? Do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. Looks like giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. We could provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in this way. With each change in member, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd just like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow? Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for a day. Talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. Look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with him before we leave. Just see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri as she exits the room. Phew. These have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? You don't say. Things have been a bit hectic here lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you enjoy your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I don't like the staticky background. First, she appears in front of the text. Second, she gives the warning. Something is off. Like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. I really care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all that time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. Yeah, I mean, it's technically only been a couple days, so I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. Huh. That was awkward. Universe. Existence. Infinite. Some of these words are a bit weird. But that's okay. Yeah. I'm not that far in. This is only episode 3, so I only do like 2 hours, roughly 2 hours a day. Unless I'm really locked in. Misfortune. Eternity. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. No bad things are gonna happen to me. Besides someone becoming a pinata. What I called it. So. Hi. I've been waiting for you. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica? I told you not to. She really late again. Considerate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant? What do you mean, ew? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See? It is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything it's not anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. Not like I really care or anything. Oh man, the last one here again. Well, he just walked in here too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and we all decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga? Sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really just felt threatened or something. I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help out too and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Okay, this is getting kinda weird. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I want to be a victim. I was thinking we already have plans today. Oh, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. He's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Oh. I mean, the music is a vibe. I admit, the music is a vibe. And currently, I mean, she's seeming a little intense, and I'm kind of liking it. You know, Yuri's a bit obsessive. Crazy girls, you know, good. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. Listen, you can't blame me. I don't mind me a crazy girl. No one dislikes a crazy girl. They just say they don't like them because they don't want to seem crazy themselves. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Or make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher on the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and I'll get some water. This is just a refresh of her old text from like 12 minutes ago-ish. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Picture in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Oh, did Yuri leave you again? Oh, this is literally a refresh. I don't like this. She's filling up the water pitcher, make some tea. Okay, sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Yeah, I saw this earlier, for those just now chiming in, that I've been at the scene before, like this exact scene, because apparently, like, I don't know what happened, but something happened. Most logical place for you to be would be at the nearest water fountain. Yeah, and then the breathing, right? Yeah. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It's like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peep around. Yuri? Ooh, that still gives me chicken skin. But then you should have did and it's gonna be I'm back. Right? Like it just was? Nope. 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 My bad. My bad for trying to predict you. My bad. My bad, game. My bad. Oh. She also said, twinsies! Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a word deja vu. God, deja vu looks really weird spelled out. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My hair's been a little fuzzy lately. If it hasn't really been showing or anything. I hate for you to think I'm weird just after we start spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. Expressing those feelings so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly, and get a little too intense. Made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself out. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to a club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's like it's going to rip out my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She has. She's been a sweetheart ever since I joined this club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Not crazy though, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Could we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Boom, boom. There's just usually like an eyeball right where her, like, upper lip is. Am I the only one that sees that? Just the two of us. We stay here until the club ends. Then we'll go to the club, and we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. God, she's hot. She is hot. Anyways. Yeah, that is an eye right above her upper lip. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Okay. I feel like me saying I want to be a victim earlier was taken a little literally. So maybe we could calm down and maybe drink some tea and, you know, eat some chocolate and, you know, read the manga. Yeah. I don't exactly have a way to censor out writing, unless I just kind of beep. So, there's not really much I can do. And I don't feel like it's going to get any better, because she's getting a little crazy. It's fair, but also, you know, audibly muting it would be a bit of an issue in editing, because I'm still not used to editing. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I don't think I wanna. She, actually does it. What do you mean? If it's a spoiler, please don't continue. I'm trying to figure this all out. And hello, Monica. Why are you... Why just... I can show you my collection. I don't think I want to become a victim. I don't want to become a victim. I got them from all from various artisans. I don't want to become a victim anymore. I don't want to become a victim. Can I go back? When I said I want to be a victim, I didn't mean this way. I mean, like, yeah, holding a knife to me, that would be nice and all, but, you know, not in this kind of context. I don't want to be a victim, like a murder victim. Make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. No, we don't need to be lonely anymore. Oh my god, you're just slowly peering in more and more into the screen. I don't like it. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. I mean... Not to mention the other pathetic child. I mean... I wouldn't mind some alone time with the Yuri, but I feel like I would... I feel like I would get... I will get Julius Caesared, for those who know their history. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. I mean, that doesn't sound that bad, the sleeping together part, like... That doesn't sound that bad, but the whole... I feel like she might be the kind to shiv me in my sleep. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? Okay, you're not behind the text, you're in front of the text. This is weird. It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've been patiently waiting years for. Will you do that with me? Oh. We'll go worst to best, as per usual with this kind of thing. Don't say I didn't warn you. Can I punch her? Oh, she didn't want to see my poem. I didn't have to read her poem. Haha, nerd. No. Meh. I just realized I haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. This is clearly Yuri's influence. I was you were so impressionable. Spending all this time with her in the club. Now trying to write like her. This is stupid. At least Monica appreciates my writing. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you now. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been in the club a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. Because I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay, one.
Miss Natsuki, your poem actually sucked. There is no rhyme scheme, there is no cool, funny wordplay, there is no talk about Amy and her spiders. So, kindly flip you and your stinky poem.
I apologize for my outburst. We can be friends, you know, Natsuki. You know, Natsuki, you've always been my favorite of the group. You've always been my favorite. Secretly. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's his own fault that he's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If we just spend time with Monica, all these problems would just go away. You and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Okay! Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. No. I don't like Monica. No. Oh. Do 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 do. Hey, you know how you've always actually been my real favorite. You know, what I told Natsuki earlier was just to get her to stop looking like she's trying to get me killed. Also, she said she gave me a really stinky poem. She said she's worried about you. You should talk to a therapist. I think you should go talk to her about that. You know, maybe just give her a little 1-2 cross, you know, jab, cross, uppercut, you know, give her a little bit of the schmicks. But hey, that didn't come from me, that came from this. What is this piece of paper I'm holding up to you? This is her poem. It was actually really stinky. No rhyming at all. No cute stuff either.
Mid.
Finally. Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. Oh. Oh. I love it. Love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure. I don't care. Well, you better get ready. You're too nice to me. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home and keep it with me in my room. I thought it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Okay! I don't feel like I want to read that out loud. Good to know. At least you're honest with me. You know, I appreciate some honesty. I really appreciate honesty. But, see, you're sitting at like a 60 right now. Maybe could you dial it... Oh, fuck it. You're sitting at like a 80. Can you dial it down to maybe like a 50 for me? Just dial it down a few tones and not do activities like that while thinking about me, please. Especially my writing. Ew. Skin oil. Ugh. Ugh. That's gross. Okay, so this is getting pretty bad. I think Natsuki may have been right about making her see a therapist. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh. 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 Yeah, it's beautiful, hon. It's beautiful, Yuri. It's a beautiful poem. Guys, get the straight jacket. Get the straight jacket, guys. Can I reverse my decision of liking Yuri, or am I too deep in the loop? Can I just maybe take a few steps back and just choose someone else? Nah, what am I kidding? I like crazy girls. This is fine. This is normal. Oh. I don't like your two human eyes on your not human face. I don't like your human eyes and eyebrows. And seeing your ears. I don't like your human face. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, that poem is about... More importantly, I've been doubted with my scent. See, I'm the most thoughtful person in the club. I think I'm going to vomit. If she actually does, that's gonna make me sick. Alright, gang. Yes or no? I will you guys decide one decision, yes or no. I'm leaning more towards yes because I'm very bad at saying no to people. Okay, gang, here we go. Here we go with a yes. Can you hear me? No. Okay, never mind, I heard a giggle. Okay, everyone, it's time to do poems. No, it's time for festival preparations. He thought I was gonna do poems. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yeah, see, last time I heard that, I found a pinata. So look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I wanna make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. Make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. It gives us all something to do. What about him? He's gonna help me. Wait, you? You're the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it works. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too! What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Okay, she's getting aggressive. All you care about now is dragging him around with you and your stupid books. Actually, I don't mind it. I don't mind getting dragged around. I just don't like the too human of eyeballs and random, possibly Latin text. It's not Latin, I know, so I don't know what you're gonna say. It's not Latin. You and Monica. Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let him decide who wants to help instead of abusing your power? I am not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let him make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. I know how fed up you are with these two right now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Okay, you shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going in. Just make the choice, okay? Oh, I wanna... I don't want to do it with Monica, though. I don't want to do it with Monica. I wonder if I just move quick enough. If I move quick enough and click, do you think it would let me... Huh. No! But she's like my least favorite one. I'm gonna have to suffer through it. Alright. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be for the others. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair. It's what he chose. No, it's not. No, it's not fair. Give others work and then taking him for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri? I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling him away from me and every single time you're not including in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it on others? I'm not going to read that for anyone in the chat that's currently susceptible. Okay, I'm going to put this warning out now, and I should have done it like 2 hours ago when I was starting the stream, but no one was in it, so now that I'm at my highest views I'm probably going to be at the moment. For anyone with mental health issues, I'm not targeting anyone, but for anyone with mental health issues, if you have a problem with the subject of self-harm being spoken about, if it may make you relapse or anything, please exit the stream. I am not going to I'm not going to be upset with you or anything if you just tag out of a stream because of mental health issues or anything. Because so far, this is like second third encounter with the subject of self-harm, not even just seeing it, but the subject being spoken about. So for anyone that is sensitive to said matter, you are free to exit the stream. If everything's all good, I will continue. But I don't want to be the reason any bad things happen to any of my viewers. It would be beneficial to your mental health. No, it wouldn't. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants to be around us right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I was to spend a little more time with him. Is that so much to ask? Here falls Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh, finally. Distorted music, okay. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend this weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There is really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. I feel like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you somewhat? It really does. I don't mind you caring about me, Yuri. So I love when someone cares about me and is somewhat obsessed with me. But to this extent, I'm kind of scared for my own health. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. I'm not a god. Despite the song, It's Tough to Be a God, I am no god. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Yeah, that's why I tried stopping myself at first. The feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. I feel like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. That's cute. Guys, can we get the straitjacket now? What's the Japanese number for like, you know, the police? I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that even I... Ew, why a pin? You have phalanges for a and then... I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. Again, some of the things she's saying, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cute. But, you know, the other stuff, can I just go home? I want you all for myself. I'll be only yours. Doesn't this sound perfect? Tell me. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I like Yuri. She's attractive and smart and kind of controlling, and I like it. But she wants to crawl inside of my skin. Are you telling me to say no, or are you telling me yes? So on one hand, I want to say yes because she is cool and, you know, various things. But, see, the last time I confessed... Okay. Because the last time Why do you want me to say... Okay. Don't spoil anything. But, see, here's the thing. Last time I said yes in this game to love or saying I love you wound up in a situation where a human became a pinata, aka the Sayori situation. So I said, oh, I love you, and then, you know, the next day, you know, whoop-de-doo. Alright, let's gamble. Alright, let's gamble. Let's gamble. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. God will decide. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. God has decided I say yes. And I don't like the way she's giggling, but chat, I am fair warning you, last time I said I love you to anyone, they kind of did a sayori, which was in the game. Be prepared. I'm fine, what's the worst that could come? Oh! 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 Yeah, I'm just... Oh no, really, she doesn't say anything? No, she totally looks so lifeful. She's so full of life. Well, damn, I guess that's 2 for 2. I say I love you, and she wound up that. I wonder if I just tell you I love you to Monica, will she die? Will she self-oof? Will she delete her save file? Oh my god, this is a lot of text. Oh my god, this is a lot of text. Oh my god, this is a lot of text. So that's a very weird looking chef's knife. And how would you even keep a chef's knife? How do you fit a chef's knife on her person? Unless it was in her bag, but it wasn't. She just kind of spawned it in out of thin air. Oh my god, that's a lot of text. Let's see the wound. Yeah, But why? I accepted your confession. I accepted your confession. Why did you stab yourself? I said yes, I accept your love. So you stab yourself. Am I that ugly you stabbed yourself after I accept your love? Oh, and it's... more text. But I was actually looking forward to pulling Yuri. That was my job since day one of starting this was Yuri. But no, she stabbed herself when I accept her love. Then she's just gonna lay here. You just gonna lay here and take that, big bro? Every time I tell someone I love them that something bad happens to them, either self-inflicted or not. Because I was not made for loving. But I mean, hey! At least she's... At least she's, how do I phrase this? There's not anything good I can say about this. My thumb's starting to get sore from spamming X so much. But, so chat, how's everything going? And she's starting to look more skinny. Her eyes are just a little more lifeless. 1, 2. Well, chat, how are y'all doing today? I have 2 mysterious watchers and 1 I know who's watching. Yes, the 1 I know is watching. How are you doing today? You having a good day? You enjoying watching the stream? I wonder how the knife even got through her endowments, is how I will phrase that. Damn, what's next? Hey, Monica, I love you. Then she dies. Well, Natsuki, I guess I get stuck with you. Okay, I'm just gonna... Christ. Does this ever end? Or am I stuck like this? Never mind, we're okay. Alright, now it's festival time. Whoa, you got here before me. That's pretty. Yeah! Ah! Oh god. I'm here. Did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. Otherwise, the script had been broken that bad. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring, it was. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. No. No! No! Oh. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a sec. Can you hear me? Is it working? We are in space. Hey, there you are. Hi again. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and I guess we can just skip over the stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you. Or do you actually go... Think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't really know if you're a boy or a girl. Don't worry about that, because you are... I don't want to say it, but... Wait, I'm aware that this is all a game. I mean, it's been pretty obvious. You've been saying things are a bit weird. Sad to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with, say, or... Uh-huh. The world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. Until you arrived, I felt truly understood. Probably saved my life. I think I could continue to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could prevent them from doing so. There must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. It's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. But that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You truly light my world. There's nothing else in the game for me. You're there to make me smile. Will you make me smile every day from now on? Will you go out with me? Why just close the game? No. I'm gonna avoid any of the ones that say her name. Hi again. Do you write a good poem today? Oh, trophy earned. Perfect Monica. No. No. Poem for me. That's so sweet of you. No need to into your thoughtfulness. Falling more and more in love with you. Please don't be in love with me, but you know, what I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy ending. I don't think there's really a happy ending. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world. Write a novel of our own fantasies. The flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Okay? Can I just not stare at you? Please? I hate that this is the part that makes me wildly uncomfortable. I hate eye contact. So I don't like this at all. There's really nothing I can do besides just sit here. Woo! Freelance! Freelance work! Freelance work! Your dialogue is boring me, Monica. See, that's why I like talking to Yuri more. At least she's interesting. Can creep the fact that you're staring at me. You'll kind of feel them. It's like, oh, it's also you're whispering in the back of my head. When you knew died, and you started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. Too afraid to delete anything else because it might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. It wouldn't ruin anything. Do you like horror? Yeah. God, so much dialogue. Oh, I can't do it. For those in chat, does anything happen or is it all just talking? And very uncomfortable eye contact. Unless... No. I don't know either, and I don't like this eye contact. For those who actually know me, I'm very uncomfortable with eye contact. I actually despise it. I have to change your save file. What does that mean? It does. Listen, if you know me real well, I hate eye contact. It makes me wildly uncomfortable and it makes me want to hit someone. It's just... I don't know. Oh my god, you're yapping. The fucking yap. Again, I don't know how to do that. Could delete my save file. How do I do that? Can I just... Yeah, but how? How do I go about removing this non-attractive female that's making me wildly uncomfortable by staring at me? Because I'm really getting uncomfortable here. But do anything if I exit? Actually, I don't think I want to do that. Because if I exit, that might make me restart this whole thing. Wait, what I get trophy for? Let me check that. No. Sorry for that. This is a lot of talking. Okay. DDLC. Think? Oh gosh, he's here. What has happened? I had an awful dream. I was wrong. Wait. I can release myself. Exit. Character. Monica. No, Monica. I read other things too. I read everything. I read all. I did. She's gone. Now am I good? I literally did it. What do you mean? You go to files, characters, and she's not here. Oh. What's happening? What's happening to me? It hurts so much. Help me. Please hurry and help me. Help me. That's not very nice to my TV. Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. Sacrificed everything for us to be together. Well, you're not Yuri, so womp. I loved you so much, don't care. I trusted you, don't care. Do you just want to torture me? Yup. Watch me suffer? Yes. Try to be kind just to hurt me even more? Yes. You messed with Yuri's head. You told Sayori to commit self-oof. You are the big stinky. Sniff my sphincter, not my problem. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Womp. I win. I killed everyone. I didn't do it, you did it. Nothing left now. I can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Slight problems with me playing Minecraft. One, my PlayStation can't intake or outtake discs, so you would have to wait until I upgrade to next gen. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. You're yapping. You're yapping. You really forgot Stinky. He ruined it. I ruined everything. He's ready to leave me. Yep. Yep, you destroyed my Yuri. How could I do that to someone I love? Don't care. That's not love. That's evil. Then and I cannot open Discord on my console. I have... Okay. Is that the game? I'm gonna press new game just to see if that's the game. Okay. Yep, ordinary. Back to normal. Yeah, but the thing is, I wouldn't be able to do, we'd be able to talk through PlayStation, but we already talked through Discord. No, wait, I can. Epilepsy warning. Anyways. Because we're gonna have to find her in the game. Wait, what are side stories? Trust, understanding, respect. Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Well, I am aware I have Discord on my phone and my computer. We can still come into contact. I'm saying playing games together would be the issue. Slowpoke. Anyways, no, Monica's, I guess, swag. Since we did whatever just happened, I'm gonna call that there. I believe I will start doing the extra DLC later. Not later today, but tomorrow possibly. But, if you guys enjoyed the stream and my confusion, and possibly an epileptic seizure to someone, please all have a wonderful rest of your evening and or night and or day, depending on your time zone. But I'm gonna say that's the end of this episode of Doki Doki Part 3. Next is Trust. But I hope you all enjoyed, and, well, I'll think of a good quote. Shields of men hold stronger then the wall is built by a fool. Until the next episode.